Okay, I'm just going to continue with this. I'm just going to block in a few parts just to kind of refamiliarize everybody with the process. I believe you know the process. It's always nice to review, okay? So what I'm going to do is I just want to go over a couple things I've done here. So I made the first piece. A couple of things I want to say, and I kind of duplicated it and so forth, right? Well, what I need you to realize, like, keep it simple is very important that you appreciate that. Keep it simple, keep it simple. Don't add details until all the parts are in, okay? And remember, always save as, okay? So if I go over here, File, Save As, Command-Shift-S, Control-Shift-S, and so forth, you do this every 15 minutes, okay? And then you always back up your work on the Google Drive. Thank you. Next part. So in my review with Nicholas's work and stuff, I said sometimes we need to add a ball and socket. A ball means just something to pivot from. Okay, so if I'm going to have the waist pivot around something, it's not going to really pivot around boxes, right? So what I need to do now is go Shift A and create a mesh UV sphere. Okay, so you see right now, there it is, right? So if I open this up right now, you can see, oh, I lost my setting, so I'll just press S out here with the spider web. Oops, wrong piece. Let's go back to the sphere, and I'll press S and then just bring it down here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to pivot from. Okay, so I can have this down here like that. That's a nice piece, and I'll just go pivot. I'll just go waist and then pivot piece. Okay, so for example. Now I could duplicate this piece and have it all over the place, right? I can have one here, here, and so forth. So use your time wisely. Be efficient. So if I just right-click on this and duplicate, Shift-D, right? And I'll just press Z, bring it down here, and then I'll just move it over here and so forth, right? So I have another one there. So I'll just move my mouse away, S, come down, and I have another piece here. And then duplicate it, Shift-D, press Y, and then slide over here. And then there's a couple more over there, right? But I don't want them to be the same size, so I'll just select both. I'll duplicate them again. Right-click, Shift-D, which is here. I want to go up, press Z, and let that slide up, okay? And this time around, I'm going to I'll select both again, just like that. Press S, make it smaller. Okay, so it doesn't need to be that large. So this time, and I need to name this right after, okay? So there's that piece. See how fast that quickly happened? All right? So with one creation, I made a bunch of these. Okay, so I may just take one around the neck too. Let's just do one more duplicate. Shift-D, Y, and then I'll just come up here on the center, and I'll just bring it over here, and I'll just make that a little smaller. And this has way too much detail for this size, way too many segments, but you don't need to understand that in grade 10. Okay, so I'm going to work on the neck next. So these pieces are just ball joints, right? Just go. I didn't name them yet. Oh, well, they're here, so I can rename them after for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to go Shift A quickly. I'm going to bring a cylinder in. Where's my cylinder? And it's at 20, which is perfectly fine. I'll just press S and just make this super small, and then I'll just bring it up here, and I'll just zoom in a bit. Hold middle scroll and Shift, and I'll move my mouse away, S, and so forth. See right there, right in the middle, and boom, right in there. Okay, so that works for me. So that's the approach I'd like you to take. And again, now this is not called a cylinder anymore, is it? It should be called a neck. Let's just go with neck. Okay, neck. And if you want to add more parts, you do that accordingly. All right, I'm just going to flare one of these out right now, or over here. We did that with neck, right? So that's here. Let's go Shift A again, and we'll go UV cylinder, sorry, just cylinder. And I'll just kind of, I'm going to change the radius on this because I'm going to make it 0.1, something like that. Not bad, right? 0.1 to 1, okay? And then I can now rescale it from such a smaller place. So let's do that one first. S, ooh, things are just freezing on me today. Okay, so it looks like I've tapered one side of it, so it's kind of weird, like it's a large to small, right? So that's okay. So I'll just go like that. I'll go Tab, go into my X-ray mode, make sure these two are selected. I'm in Vertex, and I'll make this part smaller. So I'll move my mouse away, and I'll press S like that, okay? If I need to bring it up, I'll bring it up, right? Just like that. Tab out, and right-click, center the origin to the mass. Boom. So now I can come in here, right? See, like this. Now, if you're in this view, and Blender is really sweet, if I press R, move my mouse away, orthographic wise, it does this, right? See? Okay, slide that in. Now, if you want this to move in the direction that it's facing, which is in that way, you need to change the default to local. See? That's sweet. So I had brought that up in the past, but this is kind of important in this one. So if I press R now, I can rotate it a bit. Okay, and there is a symmetry tool here that I haven't talked about, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay, so this kind of works okay for me, right? And we'll go from there. We'll figure these things out after. I think I'm gonna stop here for now and just say I'll come back when I'm going to add more detail with you guys, okay, to make things really stand out as a robot. So I'm just going to block it out on my own time. All right, maybe I should do the head here. That's a little kind of complex, right? So let's see what I could do. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'll go Shift A. I'll bring a cube finally. Bring it here. Go into the mode again. Okay, like that. S on the Y. Bring. Oh, that's not Y. Yeah, that is Y. S, Z, bring it down over here like that, okay? So look, really nice and slow. Think of it in steps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna S, Y again, just bring it in a touch, good enough, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring a centerpiece in, or what I could do is tab in, right? I'm gonna add a cut right down the middle, boom, right in, cute. And then I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to grab all the bottom pieces here, all the vertices, right? Move my mouse away, press S, bring that in, okay? So no big important information happening, just blocking it out. Make it as boxy as possible right now, right? So this is my overall shape, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the other cuts. So notice how I'm being selective in this process. So I'll just come in here, click 1, 2, get out. Grab my verts up here, 1, hold Shift, 2, and slowly round it out. I didn't add a million cuts. I know most of you will be tempted to do that. There's no need whatsoever, okay? So in the past, like if you're in grade 11, you might have a front view and a side view of a character. This is just grade 10. So I'm just gonna have to eyeball the side right now and say, whoa, buddy, this is way too far. Looks kind of cool, actually. So I'll just tab out for a second, and I'll just go to scale, as you know, and just come in a bit. Oops, Command Z. Let's keep it on the red. That's why I like to use hotkeys in this app, something like that. And I'll go to the move tool. So do check your side views, okay, like this. Come back to X, that's my front view. Sweet, that looks okay for now, all right? So we go to Y, looks all right, see? Not bad, right? So what I could do now is add cuts on the side. Tab. And again, this is a little early to do this, but I'll just move one here like that. I'll move one to the side and do one in the middle. Okay, that's a lot of information. Okay, so if I come in here now and zoom in, so I may just say, you know what, I want this part to come up a bit, right, like that. I want this part, oh, hold on, big problem here. I'm not in X-ray mode. So to be safe, always stay in X-ray mode, right? Bring this up. Bring these two, hold Shift, Shift, and then bring it up a touch. Okay, so we're just having that little indent. So what I'll do is I'll make it kind of humanoid as a come down here. Take this part, bring it up. We don't have a side drawing, but trust me on this, okay? I'll just bring this up like that. This looks like a cool shape. All right, go back to the front, boom, X. That's what we want to do back and forth, okay? Something like that is pretty cool. Okay, so please do not box model the eyes into it, okay? I want to make the eyes on its own with cylinders. So I'm going to tab out, and I'm going to call this head. Boom, done. Okay, and I think I'm in the wrong X. Yep. All right, so we go Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Okay, so watch what's going to happen here. I'm going to come over here, right? I want to rotate it on the Y, okay? I know this is not, so you see the green? So if I go RY90, look what happened, okay? All right, so I did that. This is going to be the eyeball right here. Come over, 1. Okay, I know this is huge. This is not that big, so I'll just press S, come out, something like that for now. Okay, block it in. So we're going to go I_, R for right. Okay, I'll now go to my side view. Clearly, this is too long, right? So we just press. I know you want to use these tools. Fine, go for it. Okay, something like this for now, okay? And then move it in place right here. So right eye is there. Okay, we go back to the X view, which is orthographic, and then we duplicate it. Shift D, and then Y. Boom. So we got another one over here. And there, again, I'm not using the symmetry tool. We could, but I think this is okay. Look at this all the time. Now, again, I've gone this far and I haven't saved yet. I'm in trouble here. Save as, and give it number 3. Thank you. And done, and so forth. Okay, you see? Things like this. I want them to be rough. Don't make them perfect. Okay, guys? I can come in here and taper it, make this work a little better, but I'm not doing that. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop. And I think that was the most technical thing that I had to create here. The other one would be maybe down here, this part. Okay, so let me show you this part here. Many of you have something like that. So Shift A, we'll go to my cylinder again. A lot of cylinders here, folks. See, here. So I'm going to make this shape, right? So this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, so I didn't scale it properly initially, so I'll just go something like this, move it over here. Keep it straight for now. No need to change it onto the angle until you feel like you're in the right space. So you see already, this isn't the right format. So if I go SX, I can now do something like that. See, that's kind of fun, right? Okay, now I'm going to go SZ, just make that a little shorter, come back. Something like that. Okay, good enough for now. Okay, so check this out. We go to Y. Okay, and I want to taper this, right? So you tab in, make sure you're in X-ray mode. Come in, let's bring this in. S, X, like that. Okay, and then that's pretty cool. So that already looks interesting, right? See? And then what I could do now is go to face mode. Watch this, face. Click on the period key there, like the period inside, sorry, the dot. We'll go to scale it out on the green axis. Look how cool this is gonna look. Most of you have shins like this, or you know, part of the anatomy like that. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay, that's nice. So right bottom of leg. Okay, there. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it like that. So I want to create the wheel for you guys and call it a day. Okay, so let's just go Shift A, UV. What are we gonna do? Sphere? No, cylinder again. A lot of cylinders here, it seems. Okay, I'm definitely changing this to 1. Okay, too much, 0.5. Let's go here and change this 0.5. You'll see what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna come in here with 24 maybe. Okay, something like that, okay. And then I'm gonna rotate it towards me. So it needs to be rotated on the X. So watch this, rotate, grab the X just a little bit. You don't know what you're doing, just come in here, say, oh, negative something, right? So what if I go 90? Boom, done, okay? So now I'm gonna go into this Y view, semi, bring it down in here, you'll see what I'm about to do. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here, kind of nice, eh? I'm gonna come in like that, S, bring it in inside it. Go to the front view, boom, and say, hey, too thick, dude, too thick. Okay, so then we go in here, we go into scale mode on the green axis, right there, like that. Okay, always checking the sides. This is looking pretty sweet, and I'm gonna get a little more detailed on this just for fun, okay, because I know you guys want to, so I'll just do it anyway. Okay, so here, check it out. So tab, show this in class before the break. So let me get out of this mode so you guys can see. Grab the face, right? Check this out. Let's see, can I go to an inset here? Press I for inset. Yeah, like how nice that is. Okay, sweet, like that. I for inset, right? And I'll just say I again, in, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna extrude out. Cool that is, something like that. Yeah, that worked out sweetly, right? So if I press I again, that, and then we'll go, let's just scale out, something like that. Okay, done. All right, so next part. Okay, this is fine. I think what I'll do is I'll make a video just how to do the tires, all right? I'll just leave it here. I think this is enough. Let's go to X, negative X, positive X, and then we've got our pieces going like that, okay? So if you want this to be a little thicker, just go like that and so forth, right? Nice. Okay, and then we'll tilt it after. For now, you don't have to. See? Okay, wheel. Leg, wheel, done. All right, I'll leave it at that. We'll call this part finito. And then I'll continue on my own, and I'll show you how I'm going to detail these further. Bye for now, Balian out. Thank you.